Hey guys. All right, so we got Yankees Dodgers game 3. Give me a second. All right, so the game starts in about 40-ish minutes. Just give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. All right, so Yankees. It's gonna be Yankees Dodgers game 3. No, not Yankees Dodgers. Yankees Red Sox game 3. Um, yeah, hopefully we can take the series. Yesterday we had a tough pitching match. We had a tough pitcher, Garrett Crochet. We did hit off of him, but Yarbrough had a bad day as well. So yeah, both starting pitchers did not have a good day yesterday. Yankees almost came back, but in the bottom of the ninth, top of the ninth, it was 3-0. It was bases loaded, 8-7, something like that, and it was like a 3-0 count, and then it turned into a 2-run single to make it 10-7. And so it went from 8-7 to 10-7. So that's how the Yankees lost. Bullpen. I'm pretty sure Yarbrough allowed. I'm pretty sure Yarbrough allowed around 7 runs. Our bullpen allowed 3. So our bullpen wasn't the issue. In the ninth, the bullpen allowed around 2. And yeah. The game starts at 7:10, so the game will start around in 37 minutes. 37, I think. Something like that. Wait. Yeah, 37 minutes. 36 now. Let me check today's pitching matchup. I know it will be Carlos Rodon pitching for us. It's going to be Carlos Rodon versus Hunter Dobbins. Rodon last couple starts has been nothing but phenomenal. Right now, 13 games pitched for Rodon. He's 8-3 with a 2.49 ERA, 79.2 innings pitched, and 98 strikeouts, and a WHIP below 1, a WHIP of .93. So Rodon is having probably one of his best starting one of the best starts he's ever had in a season. So that's a good start for him. We need him. First season we got him, he was going through injuries. Last year he went through a little bit of injuries, but not much, and he could have been better. He started to warm up at the end of the season last year, and this season, man, he's just nothing but phenomenal. Hopefully he doesn't get any injuries, because we need him right now. We've already had enough injuries due to pitchers getting injured and stuff. Cole out for the season. Heel is not coming back. Maybe this month or next month he might come back. Beard Rodon is different. Hey, I never liked the beard. Like once the Yankees allowed the players to get a beard, I was like, oh, come on, that was like our signature. That was like That's what made us us. You know what I mean? No, because every other team had beards. We didn't. That just made us different. We were built different like that. We were built different like that. But hey, if the beards help us win, I don't care. Me neither. But at least he's actually good this season. Signed for 6 years and $150-something million. First year was a bust. Second year was okay, but it was better. And this year is definitely his best so far. Hopefully, he keeps it up throughout the whole season because we're gonna need him in the playoffs. Yankees are gonna try to go for their 40th win tonight. I think only the Tigers and the Phillies have 40 wins this season. I can go ahead and check that out. Tigers. Oh no, Tigers Mets. I meant. Oh, the Cubs have 40 wins. We're gonna try to join the 40-win club tonight. Yeah. For now, just give me 1 second. You are so loud. I'm not muted, but you are so loud, dude. Keep it down. Keep it down, man. Before we get into the keys to victory for the New York Yankees, I just want to ask you guys some questions. Sorry, but I can't answer. Look at this. Sorry. No, one of my friends are calling me. I can't answer that. So I just want to ask you guys a question. There are some teams that in the offseason that we expected to do good, like the Orioles, Red Sox, teams like that. What teams did you expect to do good, but they're bad right now? And what teams did you expect to do bad, but they're good right now? Me personally, I expected, first of all, Red Sox to do good, Orioles to do good, and Rangers to do good. They're all below 500. All below 500 right now in percentage. I don't care about the Red Sox. They can miss the playoffs again. They suck. Worst franchise of all time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like I'm in a good mood, in a waking mood. Like I feel like I just feel happy right now. I thought Seattle was gonna do good. They're not doing bad. What's their record? They're like 33 and what? 33 and 29. It's not good, but it's not bad. I thought they were 30. They're 32 and 31. Jeez. Oh, they're on a 5-game losing streak. They're 2-8 in the last 10. Dude. I thought also the Reds were gonna do good. Please stop.
I'm just watching.
I also expected, I kind of expected the Reds to do good. They're building young talent, like with Ellie De La Cruz, and they have some good pitchers that I know of. I think the Diamondbacks are going to do better. I'm going to be totally honest. I expected the Padres to do worse than they're doing right now because they lost, what's his name, the bullpen pitcher. The Giants really surprised you? I'm going to be honest with you. Me too. I expected him to do okay because of the moves they made. but I expected him to maybe be a little bit above 500, maybe like 84 and 84 and 78, something like that. Maybe 83 and 79, something like that. But I know we're not on the end of the season yet, obviously, but I expected like right now, I expected them to in the off season to be like 31 and 32, or like 32 and 31, something like that. But I forgot that they got Willie Adames. They added some depth into their pitching rotation, like Justin Verlander. I know they added someone else. They had some pitching. I think they brought up someone from the minors. That's, and some of their just players were showing up more. Buster Posey is making some good moves for the Giants. Um, and then I also expected I did not expect the Rays to be in second place behind the Yankees. They are, let me see, 5 games behind the Yankees. They're 35 and 30. Same with the Blue Jays. They're also 35 and 30. Those two teams are 5 games behind the Yankees. Yankees got to keep that lead, man. And the Yankees also have to play harder right now because they are. Let's say the playoffs started today. Yankees would be the number 2 seed. Tigers would be number 1. Houston will be 3, and so on. Houston will get the wild card spot, but they're only like 3.5 games to 4 games behind us, and we're like 4 games behind the Tigers, something like that. Um, if we were to face the Tigers in the ALCS, they would have home field advantage. They would have the first 2 games at home. Then it'll be New York for 3 games, and then back to Detroit for 2. I think we will end up in the second seed. Hopefully not, but at this rate, if the Tigers keep on playing like this, it's gonna happen. You know, Yankees have been consistently making the playoffs. I think in 2017 through 2022, we made it to the playoffs every single year. 2021, we barely made it. Judge had that walk off in the last game against the Rays, who were who were the number one, who was number 1 in the AL East. They were trying to make us not go to the playoffs, but Judge walked it off and got us in, and we got destroyed in the wild card. That almost ended like that. 2022, we were first, and we got swept in the ALCS. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. After like game 3 when it was 3-0, I had school the next day, man. I was like, we're down 3-0. Game hasn't started yet. I'm kind of tired. I'm going to sleep. I wake up. It's like 9. We're winning by a lot. I'm like, oh, we might win. But it's like 9 something, and I'm like, I'm already about to sleep. So I go out to sleep, and like next day, I'm like, okay, we had to win that. They beat us. They came back and beat us, and they won the World Series against the Phillies. And then the next year, we didn't even make the playoffs. And then we don't talk about 2024. Game starts in about 25-ish minutes. Yeah, we don't talk about 2024. That will forever be painful until we win a World Series. I'm going to be honest, even if we do win a World Series this year, it will still be painful to this day. But it will make it better. It will make it better. But Yeah, so we're gonna talk about the keys to victory for the Yankees. Number one, Rodon has to keep what he's doing. Keep doing what he's doing. In the last, I'm pretty sure in the last eight or no, last seven starts he's had, he's been seven. He's been 7-0. I'm pretty sure something like that. Yeah, I know he's seven and something, but or six and something. I meant yeah, but last couple starts, he hasn't gotten a single. He hasn't gotten a loss in a while. He hasn't gotten a loss in a while. Rodon has been dominating every single team he's been facing the past couple starts he's had, and that needs to carry on to today in order if we want to win the series. Because after this, if we lose this series, we're going into Kansas City. We're going to be away. We're not going to be at home. We're going to have a 2-game losing streak. Just losing a series against a not too bad team who is currently fighting in their division because the Royals have this year have a very competitive division. They got the Twins, Guardians, Tigers. White Sox are not competitive, obviously. As you can tell, they're 22 and 44, something like that. So yeah, the AL Central is very competitive. First place is the Tigers. Second place is the Twins. Then the Guardians. But the Twins and Guardians, I'm pretty sure are going to be the main ones fighting for a wild card spot because I think the Guardians are down by like 1 game. I can check that out. They're down half a game. They are down half a game. They're down half a game against the Twins. Um, they're gonna fight for who gets second place and who has the higher chance of making a wild card spot, getting a wild card spot. But here's the thing: the Royals are also put up a fight because they still got Salvi, they still got I think Melendez. I think that's what he is. I think that's what his last name. They still got Witts. They still got Vince Pasquantino. They still got Cole Reagans. So they have some good assets in order to make it to the playoffs. But they have a decent team, yeah. Well, give me a second. And that was just someone filling up water, okay? That was not the bathroom, if you guys were wondering. It was not the bathroom, if you heard that. So yeah, they have a decent team. They have the assets to make the playoffs. They also and Jonathan India. He's a good contact hitter. He's a good second baseman. But the Twins, however, they're surprising a lot. They're surprising the baseball universe. I expected them to be fourth place. I expected the Royals to be third. I expected the Guardians to be second. I expected the Tigers to be first, and obviously the White Sox last. But the Twins are surprising right now. But yeah, the Royals are gonna play hard to move up in their division, and we need to have that consistency. The Yankees have to win today to have a good consistency coming into the Royal Series because they're going to be fighting for third or second place. Um, so they're going to have that fighting mentality while we're still in first. We're not up by that much. It's only 5 games, and we're only like 60-something games into the season. We still got about 90-ish games left this season. There's still plenty of time for the Rays to take first place. Though the Blue Jays, man, even the Orioles can come back. Remember last year with the Astros? They were dead last because of how bad they were doing in the beginning. They ended up first and losing in the wild card against the Tigers. So anything is possible because it's only 90. There's a lot of games left. There's 90 games left. That's why the Yankees have to keep on playing as hard as they can, no matter how big of a lead they have in their division. So, one, yeah, they got Rodon has to lead us to victory. Two, everyone in the offense has to show up. Oh, by the way, thankfully Volpe was in the game yesterday. He was okay. I was kind of worried for him because yeah, that was a bad hit by pitch. I think it was like 95 miles an hour. Hit him right here in the elbow. He was in pain, but he was in the game. Took it like a champ. Yeah, he's not no soccer player who flops. They're just the floppiest. Yeah, soccer's just the floppiest sport, man. Come on. Like if they get touched in the elbow, like, oh my god, I just broke my arm. Oh, I mean, there's no point in flopping in baseball either, man, because what you can't foul bait. Foul is a foul ball. It's hitting. You can't foul bait like in basketball and soccer. You can't be like, oh, he hit me, take me to the free throw or free kick. Yeah, baseball, you have to take it like a champ, or you're actually hurt. And you have to get and you're injured. Volpe took it like a champ. That's what I like. Um. Oh yeah, number 3, Loizaga, man, you've been struggling a bit. Loizaga, past couple games he's pitched. Sometimes he has allowed a run, sometimes he hasn't, but he's gotten himself into a jam. I remember it was, I think, the top of the 8th. I streamed it on Friday. He had a leadoff double, and I think he put it to first and second, no one out. He thankfully got out the ending, and the Yankees won 9-6. But Loizaga, man, if you come into the game, you have to come in with a different approach because right now your approach is not working, and the batters are just feeding off of you right now. He has to come in with a different approach and just find a way to get through the batters. Number 4, Devin Williams. Thank you, man. Last couple games you came in, lights out. You have had like some runners on base, but thank God the last couple games you've came on the mound, you've been shut out. You've been lights out. You've been pitching a gem the last couple games, and we need you to do that the rest of the season. I knew this was that high ERA was not you, was not him. That was not him. But thankfully, he's working through it, and he wasn't letting that affect him. I could tell there was some anger, but he got through it, and now he's finding the strike zone more, and he's just pitching better now. He definitely came in with a different approach, and that approach is working. Everyone still misses Weaver, man. Everyone still misses Weaver. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't miss Weaver? Yeah, Weaver's a beast, man. He never disappoints. Even if he allows maybe one run in an inning, he barely allows runs, man. He barely allows runs. Stop. Get a look at this. But yeah, thank you, Williams. And if you come in today, do the same thing you've been doing the past like 6 games. And 5, oh yeah, 5. He's working on it right now. Not Wells, Grisham, start making better contact. He has been very quiet at the plate recently, and we need him to make contact, get on base, pass the baton for RBI opportunities. If he does not contribute, dude, stop. Sorry, my sister is distracting me. I'm trying to talk to you guys about baseball, man. I'm sorry. That's her fault. All right, so back to what I was saying. And I forgot what I was saying now. Okay. Oh, Trent Grisham. If Trent Grisham starts to find a way to make contact and get on base, have productive at bats.
I didn't do anything that time, so I don't even say anything.
If he starts to have productive at bats, get on base, or maybe force a runner to advance a base, that's what we need him to do. But he's not. He has not been doing any of that. He's not getting on base, not getting productive outs, and he's just been quiet. We need you to heat up. I was gonna say Wells as well. Well, yesterday Wells had a good game, but hopefully he keeps up that consistency. And now, that's mainly it. We just need some hitters. Specifically Trent Grisham to heat up. Rodon needs to stay consistent. Williams needs to stay consistent. Offense has to keep on doing what they're doing because even though we lost yesterday, we still scored a lot of runs. It was just the pitching yesterday. 7 runs is a lot. So, and we also won 9-6. 9 runs is also a lot. So, offense, just keep doing what you're doing. Rodon, keep doing what you're doing. Williams, keep doing what you're doing. Loizaga come with a different approach, and Grisham come with a different approach coming into this game because we're going to need you. All right, we got about 10 minutes until the first pitch. If you guys want to watch the game I think is on ESPN. Let me check that out, actually. I'm pretty sure the game is on ESPN tonight. Yep, tonight the game is on ESPN. So if you want to chill here, listen to me talk, and watch the game, just go to ESPN if you guys want to watch the Yankees-Red Sox game. Let me just go ahead and put that on. All right. So we got about 10 minutes till first pitch. I need to say the lineup. Okay. Tonight's lineup. Let me check that out. Okay, for the Yankees. Ooh, that's different. Batting first, the DH Ben Rice. Batting second, the right fielder Aaron Judge. Batting third, the left fielder Cody Bellinger. Batting in the cleanup spot, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Batting fifth, Third baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr. Batting sixth, the shortstop Anthony Volpe. Batting seventh, the center fielder Trent Grisham. Batting eighth, second baseman DJ LeMahieu. And batting ninth, the catcher JC Escara. So Austin Wells is having a day off tonight. So Escara will be catching Carlos Rodon. Different, but let's see what happens. Yeah. If it works, if not my favorite lineup. Yeah, that's not my favorite lineup either. I would have, for me, Judge goes to third because that's where he's been consistent at lately. Well, for the past year since he's been there. So yeah, Judge goes down to third. Goldschmidt could stay cleanup. Uh, Chisholm has been getting hot ever since he's got off the injured list, so he can stay at fifth. LeMahieu's been doing. I like what we did with when LeMahieu was ninth, and like if we had red hot Trent Grisham in the beginning, I would love right now LeMahieu ninth and uh, Goldschmidt first. I would have Ben Rice second. So this will be my lineup: Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, Aaron Judge, Paul Goldschmidt, Cody Bellinger, Jazz, Volpe, Escar, LeMahieu. That would be my lineup. Just move a lot of people down. Oh, for the Red Sox lineup, batting first, Jaron Duran. Batting second, Rafael Devers. Batting third, Kyle Refsnyder. Batting fourth, uh, batting fourth, Narvaez. Batting fifth, Gonzalez. Batting sixth, Toro. Batting seventh, Trevor Story. Batting eighth, Rafaela. Batting ninth, Christian Campbell. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got about 6 minutes until first pitch. I will be right back. I'm just gonna go do something real quick, but I'll be back on time for the first pitch. I'll be back in like 3-ish minutes. All right, I'm back. We got about 3 minutes until first pitch. Why don't we have any runs yet? I don't know. You asked me. Let me just get this set up. Okay, I'm gonna do this now. Just gonna share that. All right, there we go. Wait. Hopefully, I'm on the right ESPN. All right, got about 1 minute left. Who's excited for game 3 of this 3-game series against the Red Sox, the worst franchise of all time? Because the Yankees are better, as you can tell. Expecting a win. I believe we could have won yesterday. Almost had that comeback in us, but they just added more runs, and then Yankees just couldn't get through our oldest Chapman, the choker for us in 2019 and 2020. Thanks, Aroldis. Anything less will be unacceptable. Yep. First pitch coming underway. Yep, and it should be in a couple seconds. I already announced the starting lineup. I'll say it again. Batting first for the Red Sox, Jaron Duran. Batting second, Rafael Devers. Batting third, Rob Refsnyder. Batting fourth, Carlos Narvaez. Batting fifth, Romy Gonzalez. Batting sixth, Abraham Toro. Batting seventh, Trevor Story. Batting eighth, Cedar Rafaela. And batting ninth, Christian Campbell. I wanted to see Bregman, I'm going to be honest. Carlos Rodon, 2.49 ERA. 79 and 2/3 innings pitched. 32% strikeout rate. Just great numbers, man. All right. Jaron Duran is stepping into the batter's box. All right, let's do this. Rodon's ready. Duran is ready. And let's do it here in the Bronx. First pitch is a foul ball. Yankees trying to get their 40th win. Right here, right now. They're trying to join the 40-win club with the Tigers, the Cubs, and the Mets. Only those 3 teams have 40 wins this season. Yankees and Dodgers both at 39. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Jaron Duran. Did he go around? No, he did not. That's ball 1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, 2-1 count. Man, we've already been live for 41 minutes. Dang. Wrap up quick. Here comes a 2-1 pitch to Jarren Duran. Outside, 3-1 count. Rodon has to find the zone right now. Everything has been kind of wild. Here comes the 3-1 pitch to Duran. Grounded to Goldschmidt, and he'll take himself to first base for the first out. Here's Rafael Devers. He steps into the batter's box. The pitch to Devers. Inside 1-0. Come on, Carlos. Let's find the zone, man. Here comes the 1-0 count to Devers. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count. Devers is a phenomenal hitter. He had a 2-run homer on Friday. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1 count. Looks like Rodon is having trouble finding the zone right now. 2023, he had a 60% four-seam fastball rate. He cut it down to 41. That's been helping him a lot. Here comes the 2-1 to Devers. Swing and a miss, 2-2 count. His pitching, he would go for the fastball. He would go with the fastball almost every single time last year. He's starting to use his other pitches more, and it's working out for him. Here comes the 2-2 to Devers. Chopped to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt will take it himself again for the second out of the inning. 2 quick and easy outs for the Yankees. Yeah, that was just a great pitch by Rodon. Stepping into the batter's box is Rob Refsnyder. Here comes the pitch to him. First pitch is a ball. I did not like Friday's ump. He took way too long to make the calls. He was like, second pitch to Refsnyder is 2-1. Yeah, that ump was way too slow. I would be like, when I'll be like, here's the, for example, 2-2 to Devers. I'm like, strike. He would take way too long. 2-2 to 2-0 to Refsnyder is a strike. By the way, we're almost at 100 subscribers. If you could send this channel to anyone who likes the New York Yankees, tell them that I stream Yankees baseball, at least one game a series. 2-1 to Refsnyder, swing and a miss, 2-2 count. Tell them that I stream Yankee games and to subscribe to me if they like baseball and the Yankees. It would mean a lot. We're at right now 93 subscribers. Did he go? No, he did not. Full count on Rob Refsnyder. Here comes 3-2 to Refsnyder. Swing and a miss. Refsnyder's down on strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. The New York Yankees are coming to bat. Nice 1-2-3, but Rodon needs to locate his pitches better. Okay, yeah, that's true. He's getting himself into deep counts. He needs to just settle down a bit. Other than that, good outing. See, so right now, how many pitches is Rodon currently at? He's currently at 16 pitches. Oh, my plan is I'm either going to stream Tuesday or Wednesday for one of the Royals games. That's my plan. So I'm trying to stream every single pitcher. I have not streamed I streamed a Ryan Yarbrough game and a Max Fried game. I'm trying to not and today Rodon. I just need a Clark Schmidt game and a Will Warren game. And Schmidt, I think, is pitching on Tuesday. I think Tuesday or Wednesday. Excuse me, guys. Hunter Dobbins is on the mound for the Boston Red Sox. Batting first, Ben Rice. Batting second, Aaron Judge. Batting third, Cody Bellinger. Batting fourth, Paul Goldschmidt. Batting fifth, Josh Chisholm. Batting sixth, Anthony Volpe. Batting seventh, Trent Grisham. Batting eighth, DJ LeMahieu. And batting ninth, JC Escara. First pitch to Rice is outside, ball one. That second pitch is a long foul ball. Here comes the 1-1 to Rice. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count on Rice. Rice also needs to heat up. These three lefties, Austin Wells, Trent Grisham, and Ben Rice, they have to start heating up soon. 1-2 to Ben Rice is outside, 2-2 count. Yankees gotta get good at bats today in order if they want to win. Line drive, base hit for Ben Rice. Leadoff single for Rice. He needed that. Take that, Ginger. All right, everyone's clapping for Aaron Judge. Everyone's also chanting MVP for Judge. First pitch to Judge. Driven out to right center field deep. There it goes. See ya! 2-run home run for Aaron Judge. 2-0 Yankees. Woo! Come on, man. Oh, whoops. No, not for the Red Sox. No. Yankees, man. That's why they chant MVP, because he is the MVP. First pitch to Cody Bellinger is a strike. Grounded to first baseman. He'll flip to Dobbins for the second out, for the first out. Fewest games to hit 30 home runs versus the Red Sox and Yankees history. Judge, it took him. Oh, they just put a replay. I think it took him around 105. That's like the second lowest. First pitch to Goldschmidt is a swing and a miss. Strike one. Here comes the 0-1 to Goldschmidt. Fouled away. 0-2 count. Not a cheapie, yeah. 0-2 pitch. Down. 1-2 count. Come on. Let's see if we can add on more, man. 1-2 count. Downstairs, 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sky high into deep center field. And he'll put it away for the second out. Even when he goes Oppo Taco, they aren't. Yeah, they aren't cheap. Yeah, I know. First pitch to Jazz was a strike. Oh, I gotta reset the count. Whoops. And swing and a miss. Oh, I just gotta reset the balls. That's it. He's already at an 0-2 count. And I gotta put it out. Here comes the 0-2 count to Jazz. Upstairs, 1-2 count. Dobbins is at 16 pitches in this first inning. It's not that bad, but we already tagged on 2 runs. Here comes the 1-2 to Jazz. Way in the dirt. 2-2 count. Can Jazz keep the inning going? This season, Dobbins has a 6.5 ERA as Chisholm grounds out to the second baseman, throws to first, and he's out. But Yankees tack on 2 runs on a 2-run blast by the captain. 2-0 Yanks. All right, guys, how do you guys feel about that first inning? Good, okay, bad? All right, let's see if Rodon can find his rhythm in the second inning. First inning, it was a 1-2-3, but he it kind of worked his pitch count. I'm pretty sure he got to 16 pitches, but he it's not working the pitch count. If he keeps on doing that, it will work his pitch count, but he needs to find the zone. All right, here is who's at bat right now. Narvaez. First pitch is a foul ball. Carlos Narvaez this season set .795 OPS, 277 batting average, 5 home runs, and 19 RBIs. The 0-1-2 Narvaez upstairs, ball one. Here comes the 1-1 to Narvaez. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2. Popped up, and that will reach the seats. So it will remain 1-2. 2025 WAR leaders as catchers: Kyle Rowley, 4.7 WAR. Narvaez, 2.3, tied with Will Smith from the Los Angeles Dodgers. Here comes the 1-2 to Narvaez, just upstairs, 2-2 count. Red Sox look like on Friday, they were being way more aggressive. It looks like they're being way more patient this game. 2-2 to Narvaez. Swing and a miss. Narvaez is down on strikes. Second K for Carlos Rodon. One away. All right, here is who's up right now? Oh, Romy Gonzalez. .854 OPS, 329 batting average, 1 home run, and 12 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1 to Gonzalez. Downstairs, 1-1 count. Here comes the 1-1 to Gonzalez. Chop to Jazz. Throws to first. Just gets the speedy Gonzalez. 2 away. And I'm not talking about that. The actual speedy Gonzalez. All right, here's Abraham Toro. First pitch to Toro, strike one. Here comes the 0-1 to Toro. Just clips the zone for strike two. Here comes the 0-2 to Toro. Fouls it away. Yeah, that was a great heads-up play by Josh Chisholm, though. 0-2 to Toro outside 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2 to Toro. Grounded to Jazz. Jazz will fire to Goldschmidt for the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We're going to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Yankees. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I know you're surprised. I know about Speedy Gonzalez. Dude, he's all over the internet. Oh, speaking of Speedy Gonzalez, I found out who he was like 3 years ago because I was watching I was in no, yeah, 2 years ago actually. I was in the Dominican Republic, and we were trying to find a show, and we found and then we found Speedy Gonzalez. My mom told me who that was. I'm like, oh, and he became, for some reason, everyone started talking about him in 2024 for like 2 months, and they started making like edits about him and stuff. I don't know. He went like. Zzz. They mainly made race car edits and stuff like that. Do I know his cousin's name? No, I do not know his cousin's name. No. I know it. Actually, I know it. It's Slowpoke Gonzalez. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was Slowpoke Gonzalez. Oh no, Rodriguez. Yeah. Slowpoke Rodriguez. Yeah. All right, here is Anthony Volpe. He has an 0-1 count on him. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Volpe. Strike two. Here comes the 0-2 to Volpe. Inside. 1-2 count. Second call, yeah, it was for strike two. It was a bad call. On my side, I barely clipped the TV. The not TV. It barely clipped the zone. Oh yeah, they're replaying him getting hit by a pitch. He's good now. 0-2 to Volpe, fouled away. It barely clipped the zone. So, but still, regular umpires don't make that call at all. They don't make that. They don't make that call, man. Here comes the 0-2 to Volpe. Outside, 2-2 count. He evens the count up after being behind. Volpe leads the MLB in games as a shortstop right now. 2-2 pitch to Volpe. Chopped slowly to third baseman. He was hustling to second, and they just get Volpe out for the first out. First pitch to Grisham is a strike. In April, he batted .292. Ever since, he's batting .204. 0-1 to Grisham. Low, below the zone. 1-1 count. Yeah, that's right. Like I said, Grisham needs to step up his bat. Bunt attempt, but he takes it back for a 2-1 count. Here comes the 2-1 to him, and it's a strike. 2-2 count. Here comes the 2-2 to Grisham. Just outside. 3-2 count. Grisham is having a good at-bat right now. Like I said, he needs to have productive at-bats. 3-2 count. Fouled away. Seeing a lot of pitches at least. Yep. Like I said, productive at-bats is when you pitch at least, work the pitcher, get on base, or a productive out, for example, advancing the runner to second base. Something like that. 3-2 pitch. Line drive. Fair ball. Going down the line. But it will hit the backstop. It will hit the wall as it will slow down Grisham, and it will hold off as a single. We need to see that from him, man. He needed that desperately. Come on. All right. Here's DJ LeMahieu. First pitch to LeMahieu is a strike. LeMahieu, when it was 8-5, last night he had a 2-run single to make it 8-7. Here comes the 0-1 LeMahieu. Grounded and short, might be two. He takes himself for 1 out to first. It's a double play. Red Sox get out the inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Ooh, I haven't seen the home run leaders right now. I need to check that out right now. Right here, right now. Where's Judge at? I know he's not in first. I think he's at like 22 home runs, something like that. Yeah, oh my God. Otani's still at 23. Oh my God. Cal Raleigh, man. Wait, no. I think let's do this. Look at that. Look at the first place. He's at 26, dude. Judge is at 22. We need to get that triple crown. Man, he's not even first in RBIs. Judge is slacking off, man. He's only first in average. Wait, is he still holding? He's got to be still holding the average, man. At 392. Who in the world is Jacob Wilson, and why is he kind of close to Judge? Judge is at 392. Wilson's at 372. And then the third closest is Ramirez. He's at 333. Why is this? Why out of everyone? Guy from the Athletics is in second. I was Rick Bobby growing up. Oh no, my water fell down on my shirt. All right, Jazz is mic'd up. First pitch to Trevor Story's as a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1 to Story. Story drives it to left field. Easy play for Bellinger for the first out. Judge, man, you still got like 90-ish games left. Catch up to Cal Raleigh, dude. Here is Cedane Rafaela. First pitch is a strike. We'll swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Here comes the 0-2 to Cedane Rafaela. In the dirt, 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2 to Rafaela. Grounded to Chisholm. Chisholm's turn around. Throw to it's an error by. Dude. That was just for show, man. Come on, Jazz. You had the good pick. You could have just look at this. He goes there. He didn't have to do the turnaround. He had time to look where he was and not throw it a mile to the right. Runner on second. Grounded to. Ooh, is that? Oh my God! Oh, that caught me by no. I couldn't say the play because I didn't see what was going on. Because I thought Goldschmidt. It was a ground ball to Goldschmidt, and then Rodon barely beat. Who was that? That was he barely beat Christian Campbell to first base. Dobbins, what a bum. He is a bum. Is he safe? No, he's out. He's out. Campbell barely made it. But the runner advances to third with 2 outs. Here is Duran. First pitch to Duran, to Jaron Duran, is a ball. Here comes the 1-0 to Duran. Did he go around? I didn't see what he got. Yes, he did. Strike 1 to Duran. Comes the 1 with Duran. Fouled away. 1-2 count. That was a aggressive lead, a huge lead. But for Rafaela, it, it was a batter timeout. He stepped off, so he just so Rodon just pitched. He's talking to the ump. What? Oh, he didn't see the batter timeout. Okay. Rodon didn't see the batter timeout because he was looking at the glove, then turned and then started pitching already. So I think he got. I don't know what happened, but like he didn't understand what happened. Okay. Davin saying that as a rookie is crazy. I know. Here comes a 1-2 to Durant. Swing and a miss. Durant is down on strikes. No runs, no hits, one error, one man left on base. We're going to the bottom of the third. Okay. We're through three innings on the Red Sox offensive side. They don't have a hit yet. I'm not saying no hitter question mark, but I'm just saying they've got no hits. I'm not. When I say it's like a no hitter, maybe a no hitter, that's like after maybe going to the top of the fifth. He's like throwing a no hitter. I'm like, that's impressive, but it's just through three innings right now. I mean, we don't want Dobbins, bro. He does not deserve to be in the luxurious pinstripes, man. Mm-mm. Oh, we're underway to the bottom of the third. Here is J.C. Escar. First pitch is a ball. 1-0 pitch, 2-0 count to Escar. Here comes a 2-0 pitch. Strike one. Two one pitch is a three. It's a 3-run count for J.C. Escara. 3-1. Grounded to the first baseman. He'll take it himself for the first out. Here's Ben Rice. First pitch to Rice is a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1, 2. Oh, never mind. Batter timeout. Here comes the 0-1 to Rice. Fouled away again. 0-2 count. Here comes the 0-2 count. In the dirt. 1-2. Yeah, we don't want pitchers who throw dirt balls every single inning, dude. And the dirt again, 2-2. Yeah, you're a bum, Dobbins. Say that about the Yankees? You want the dirt to be in pinstripe and you just throw 2 straight dirt balls? Psh, we don't want you here. Here comes the 2-2 to Rice. Line. Oh, what a catch by Abraham Toro. It was a rocket, 105.8 miles an hour off the bat, but Abraham Toro made a nice diving catch to rob Ben Rice of a hit. That was a great play, man. That was phenomenal. First pitch to Judge is a strike. Second pitch, and that's a fly ball to shallow center field. Will it drop? No, it won't because center fielder will make the play, and that will end the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, no men left on base. That was a quick ending, yeah. And we're going to the top of the fourth. All right, I'll be right back. I have to go grab something. I'll be back in like a All right, I'm back. All right, here comes the first pitch to Rafael Devers. First pitch is a strike. Here comes the 0-1 to Rafi. Swing and a miss, 0-2 count. opponent's OPS 2025. 521 OPS, fourth lowest in the MLB. 0-2 to Rafi's down and away. Here comes the 1-2 to Devers. Swing and a miss. Devers down on strikes. One away. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. First pitch, down and away, or down. 1-0 count. Who's that? That's Rob Refsnyder. Second pitch is a strike. 1-1 count. Refsnyder struck out his last time up. Refsnyder loops it to right field, and Judge will make the basket catch. Good catch by Judge. And everyone's cheering for Judge and recording him, man. All he did was just smile, man. Here is Carlos Narvaez. First pitch is a 1-0. It's a 1-0 count. Here comes the 1-0 to Narvaez. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch to Narvaez. There's a strike. 2-1 count. Rodon, he has a 2.49 ERA this year, with a 32% strikeout rate. His best season was with the White Sox in 2021. 3-1 count on Carlos Narvaez. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Foul ball. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he sent that ball pretty deep. I was just making sure it didn't hit like the foul pole or whatever. 3-2 count. Here comes a 3-2 to Narvaez. He fouls it away. I would appreciate if you guys go ahead and hit that like button in the stream. That will support me a lot. It'll get my channel for people who like baseball in their For You page and stuff. And I'll really appreciate it because that will help me out. Here comes the 3-2 to Narvaez. Ball 4. The Red Sox extend the inning. Not a good number of pitches for Rodon. He's at 55, and it's only the 4th inning, man. We needed that strikeout because of that. It's not good. He's going to have to get this out right away. Here is Gonzalez as he drills one to right field. Judge will go catch it on the warning track. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base, or one man left on base. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. Red Sox still hitless. Let's give Rodon more breathing room. Yeah, all we have to support is that 2-run homer And that's even though that helps the Yankees, man. We're gonna need more if we want to win this game, unless if we shut the Red Sox out, which it can happen, but it's gonna be hard. Rodon, 4 innings pitched, still hasn't allowed a hit. If he goes to the top of the fifth, still hitless, got a chance. I'm not jinxing anything, but we got a chance. Just saying. Man, I haven't seen a no hitter since Corey Kluber. That was back in 21, I think. Yeah, 21. We had Corey Kluber. Yeah. I remember I was going to bed for school the next day, and my dad woke me up because like, we're 2 outs away. First pitch to Belly is a fly ball to left field, and Duran will make the play for the first out. We almost saw a no hitter this year with Max Fried. Here is Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch to Goldschmidt is a strike. You want me to tell you what I want to see? I want to see Paul Goldschmidt get on base. Line drive. Oh, great snag by the second baseman. Throws to first. He's out. 2 away. Quick 2 outs for the Red Sox, man. 3 pitches, 2 outs? Is that what we're going to do now? Are we going to give Dobbins some leverage room? We're going to give that bum some leverage room? Come on, man. Here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch to Jazz is a strike. Here comes the 0-1 to Jazz. In the dirt. Ball 1. He keeps on throwing dirt balls, man. I want to see a hit from Jazz, man. Let's keep this inning alive. Here comes the 1-1 to Jazz. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Here's a strike. There it is. Here comes the 1-2 to Jazz. Grounded up the middle. The shift was ready for the up the middle shot. And it's an easy 1-2-3 inning for Dobbins. Going down fast, not making him work. Nope. Nope. Going to the top of the fifth. They're making Rodon work though, because he's at like 50 something pitches. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. All right. Jake Cousins should um come back soon. He's coming back sometime this month. Giancarlo Stanton, maybe this month. He'll possibly this month or next month. Stroman June, but we don't care about Stroman because he's just bad. He's not a good starter. Put him in the bullpen. Long relief. That's where you belong. Brubaker, possibly June. And then Chase Hampton, Garrett Cole, 2026. Let me see here. Luke Weaver, June or July as well. But it says June or July, not possibly. So it's he has a left hamstring strain. All right, we're heading to the top of the fifth. Judge has our only 2 RBIs. Has our only 2 runs. And wait, how many hits? Wait, did I update the Yankees hits, or is it just 2 still? No, it's 3. Here's Abraham Toro. First pitch is a ball. I gotta add hits to 3. Here comes the 1-0 to Abraham Toro. 2-0 count. Here comes the 2-0. There's a strike. Here comes the 2-1 to Toro. Popped up, left, third base side. Jazz has it and makes the play for the first out. Here is Trevor Story. First pitch is high and inside, 1-0 count. Rodon's at 61 pitches. Here comes the 1-0 to Story. Fouled away, 1-1 count. Story had a big fall off, man. He was dominant with the Rockies, and ever since he joined the Red Sox, he hasn't been the best. Here comes the 1-1 to Story. Did that hit him, or was that a foul ball? That was a foul ball. 1-2 count. All right, here comes the 1-2 to Story. Grounded to third. Chisholm. Oh, foul ball. Story was sprinting down the line. I think he would have made it because that was kind of awkward for Jazz to make that play. All right. Here comes the 1-2 story. Popped up. First base side. Goldschmidt. Settle underneath it. Make the play for the second out. Here is Cedane Rafaela. Did he go around? No, he did not. 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt, 2-0 count. Hopefully Rodon can make it through this inning under 70 pitches. He's currently at 67. Hopefully he can get just 2 more pitches this inning to get out of it. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 count. Come on, Rodon. He's gonna get to 70 pitches. He's gonna take the 4th pitch. Here comes the 3-0. Oh, fouled away. Never mind, he did not take it. But he reaches the 70 pitch mark. Here comes 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2 count. He was taking off his shin guard, but it was called a strike. Here comes the 3-2 to Cedane Rafaela. Ball 4. Come on, Rodon. Come on. Come on, dude. All right, here's Christian Campbell. My bad. First pitch to Campbell. In there for a strike. They're not gonna let Rodon, even if he gets through this with no hits, they're not gonna let him go to 100 pitches. I don't think so. Here comes the 0-1 to Campbell. That's driven to right field, and that ball is fair and gone. 2-run home run for Campbell. Game is tied at 2. That was their first hit and their first couple runs. You're almost out of it, Rodon. You were almost out of the 5th inning. Here is Jarren Duran, first pitch, swing and a miss. I keep on getting Rafaela and Campbell mixed up for some reason. Next pitch, just inside, 1-1 count. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Here's the thing with Rodon, though. Excellent pitcher this year. Excellent. What I don't like is his whole career. He's been giving out a lot of home runs, giving up a lot of home runs. And he proves it right now as their first hit was a 2-run homer. 20 pitches this inning for Rodon. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled back. Rodon's at 77 pitches. And that was barely gone as well for Campbell. Here comes the 1-2 to Duran. Swing and a miss. 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors. And no one left on base. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Christian Campbell ties it up. The youngster ties it up. 2-2. That's baseball. One swing can make a difference. And that one swing did make a difference. I'm going to turn on the lights real quick. Oh, yeah, reversed. Oh. Offense ain't doing anything right now. Yep. And they're taking advantage of that. They are, in fact, taking advantage that the offense isn't showing up right now. Yeah, man. That was a huge disappointment of an inning. All right, here is Anthony Volpe. First pitch is a strike. Second pitch is a ball. Here comes the 1-1. Outside 2-1 count. Yankees are trying to get their 40th win. 2-1 count is outside 3-1. In the bullpen, there's a lefty in the bullpen. I couldn't see the name. Here comes a 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. And here comes a 3-2. Fouled away. Dobbins has a great pitch count right now, man. 58 pitches. Well, it's not the best, but it's not bad right now. I don't think he has a bad inning. Here comes a 3-2. Volpe pops it up. to somewhat shallow right field, and he'll make the Refsnyder will make the play for the first out. All right, here's Grisham. First pitch is a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2 count. Okay, here comes the 0-2 to Grisham. Grounded at first. He'll take it himself for the second out. All right, here is DJ LeMahieu. First pitch is at fly ball to right field and deep. There it goes! See ya! Solo home run, LeMahieu. Yankees take back the lead. 3-2. We needed that, man. We needed that. Come on, man. We needed that. Big time. Yeah, man. We needed that. All right, here's JC Escara. Lines one. Oh, off the glove of the first baseman, but Dobbins is there to secure the play. What's JC Escara talking about? He's still at first base, but everyone going to the dugout. I think he's saying he missed the base. Did he? See right there. What is he talking about? He didn't miss the base, though. What was he complaining about? You know, whatever. All right, we're going to the top of the sixth. Let me just check right now. If Rodon's gonna stay in the game. Don't say anything yet. I don't want a save situation. Me neither. Dude, need to score more. Yep. Here's the thing with save situations. Up 1 run or 2. For save situations, it's always if it's a save situation, it's a close game. And that brings a lot of stress. I don't like stress. Nope. Not at all. We need to score more, yeah. If we had Weaver, I wouldn't worry, but he ain't here. Well, Yankees bullpen needs to show up while Weaver's gone. We can't just rely on him. All right, first pitch to Rafi is a ball. 1-0 is a strike. Swing and a miss. All right, we're about to hit the 2-hour mark of the stream. We're at 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for the people tuning into the stream. Here come and Rafi is plunked. I think that hit him in the back. Oh, that hit him in the arm area. I think that hit him like right here, like the meat part of the arm. So if it was like right here, it would hurt because that's where the bone is. But the meat part, like right here. So he's good. Here is Rob Refsnyder. Oh, I gotta add. First pitch is a ball for Refsnyder. All right, here comes the 1-0. Strike one. 1-1 count. One in the dirt. 2-1 count. Good stop by Escara. All right, Fernando Cruz is in the bullpen for the New York Yankees. 2-1. That was a strike, but 3-1, I guess. We have hit the 2-hour mark. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Ball four, first and second, no one out for Boston. They're starting a rally, man. This is going to be Rodon's last inning, man. He's struggling. As Matt Blake is going to come talk to Rodon. First and second, no one out. He's got to talk right now. Yep, oh dear. Carlos Narvaez right now is up. All right, first pitch to Narvaez, strike one. Second pitch is a ball. Here comes the 1-1 to Narvaez fouled away. 1-2 count. I needed Mac Blake to say to Carlos Rodon, give him high heat, up and in. Cobra Kai, Karate Kid reference. No mercy. No mercy, man. No mercy. Strike first, strike hard. Here comes the 1-2. Driven out to left field and deep. Is going, carrying, gone. Oh my God. 3-run home run for Carlos Narvaez. That's gonna do it for Rodon, man. 5-3 Red Sox. The 2 hits that the Red Sox have are both home runs. 2-run home run and 3-run home run. If you're gonna pitch like that, Rodon, fine. Throw the game away for the Yankees, man. Put it at a sweet spot. That was like almost right down the middle, man. Let me see where this was. That was a fastball too. Oh my God. It was inside, but according to the MLB, that's Narvaez's sweet spot. You're gonna give him the sweet spot? Fine. Throw the game away for us. Fernando Cruz is coming in for Carlos Rodon. First pitch to I don't even know who's batting right now. That's probably whatchamacallit. Who is that? I can't see right now. They're showing Cruz's. Oh, that's Gonzalez. Romy Gonzalez. 0-2 count on Gonzalez. Still no one out this inning. Swing and a miss. Gonzalez is down on strikes. First pitch to Toro is a strike. And I'm not wearing this hat right now. Here comes the 0-1 to Toro. Line drive for a base hit. It's going to go somewhat all the way to the wall. Toro's going for second. Judge throws to second, and he's safe with a 1-out double. All right. Here is Trevor's story. First pitch is in the dirt, but it will keep Toro at second. Finally, a hit for the Red Sox. That's not a home run. Here comes the 1-0 to Story. Inside 2-0 count. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Line drive, and that's going to get through for a base hit. I think Toro will stay at third. It is a single for Trevor Story. Red Sox rallying in this inning. All right, here's Sedan Rafaela. He's 1 for 1. First pitch to Rafaela is a strike. Here comes the 0-1. He went around for sure. And there's a strike of 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Pickoff attempt to first. He comes back in safely. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Huge strikeout. It's the second strikeout of the inning. Here's Christian Campbell. He tied the game with his 2-run homer earlier this game. First pitch, and Story. Well, I think he was trying to steal, but he stays put at first. 1-0 on Campbell. Here comes the 1-0, 2-0 count. And you don't want to walk Campbell because I'm pretty sure Jaron Duran is up after Campbell. Here comes the 2-0 to Christian Campbell. 3-0 count. You don't want to walk Campbell because Jaron Duran is coming up after Campbell. And after Duran is Devers. Tim Hill's warming up. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. There's a strike. Here comes the 3-1. Ball 4. Bases loaded for Jaron Duran. And that's going to do it for Boone. They started 1 for 15 with 0 runs. Ever since that 1 for 15 stretch, 4 for 7, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Here comes a pitching change. Tim Hill. He is putting in Tim Hill. All right. Here is Jaron Duran. He's 1 for 7 against Tim Hill in his career. First pitch is a ball. Yankees are fumbling right now. Their pitching is fumbling. 1-0. Here is a strike. Come on, Tim Hill, man. Stop jumping up in the air hoping for a strike. He just does his lame, not lame. He does his, I don't know how to explain it. It starts with an L. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to explain the word. I forgot the word. That was a strike. Thanks for the free ball for Boston. We'll appreciate you. I don't know how to explain it, but his sidearm and then he just jumps in the air hoping for a strike. Grounded up the middle, through for a base hit. Runs in. Here, and that should drive in 2 runs. It's a 2-run single for Jarren Duran. Told you, man. Don't walk Christian Campbell. Don't walk Christian Campbell. Jarren Duran is up. Don't walk Christian Campbell. Don't walk Christian Campbell. Same thing from last night. We were down 8-3, made it 8-7, then 10-7. Here's Raffy, grounded slowly to the second to LeMahieu, and he will put Raffy away for the 3rd out. 5 runs on 4 hits and no errors with 2 men left on base. Five runs. 5 runs. 5 runs. 5 runs. I got nothing to say, man, but disappointment, I guess. I mean, obviously I'm disappointed. Yankees are playing terrible. They played terrible that inning. Pitching specifically. Offense needs to step it up, though. And I feel like Rafi could have got there so easily, but he was being lazy and slowed down at the end. They take out Dobbins. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. 7-3 Boston. Here's Ben Rice. First pitch is a foul ball. Here comes the 0 to Rice. There's a ball. 1-1. Should have walked Christian Campbell. Could have been 5-3. Did he go? Yes, he probably did. Yep, he did. He went around 1-2 count. Don't walk Christian Campbell. You walk him on 5 pitches. Jarren Duran is going to do damage with bases loaded. He, in fact, does. 1-2 is a 2-2 count. Could be easy 5-3 right now. if you knew the situation. Here comes the 2-2, 3-2 count. I'm going to be totally honest with you. None of my keys to victory that I said earlier is coming to life. We haven't seen Loizaga and Williams yet, but everything else, offense has to be productive. Trent Grisham has to start heating up. Strike 3, Ben Rice. 1 away. How to be productive? It's not happening. Carlos Don has to pitch a gem. He has to keep doing what he's doing. Didn't happen. Here's Aaron Judge. Inside. 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0. Inside. 2-0 count. He's scared to pitch to Judge. He's going to pitch high and inside. I already know it. Here comes the 2-0 to Judge. Strike 1. Here comes the 2-1 to Judge. 3-1 count. He's scared to pitch to Judge. Of course he is. Here comes a 3-1 to Aaron Judge. There's ball 4. Of course they walk him. You don't want to pitch the big? You don't want to pitch the big man? All right. Belly. Make him pay for what he did. 2-run home run. First pitch to Bellinger is a ball. And the catcher is going to talk to the pitcher. I feel a bit tired for some reason. All right. Bellinger, strike. Here comes the 1-1 to Cody Bellinger. Strike 2. Here comes the 1-2 to Belly. Line drive. That's a base hit for Cody Bellinger. First and second with 1 man out. Of course they start pitching to Bellinger. They're not gonna pitch to Judge. Pitchers that don't pitch to one specific person and then pitch perfectly to everyone else, wimps. Garrett Whitlock is in the bullpen for Boston, bro. Oh, my bad. I was trying to breathe. Can the Yankees make a rally this inning? Please make a rally. I'd very much enjoy that. Let's make a comeback. Come on, Paul. First pitch to Goldschmidt is a ball. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Goldschmidt. 2-0. On deck, Jazz Chisholm. Here comes the 2-0 to Goldschmidt. 3-0. Here comes the 3-0 to Goldschmidt. There's a strike. Here comes the 3-1 to Goldschmidt. There's ball 4. Bases loaded, 1 man out for Jazz Chisholm. Yankees want any ball hit anywhere but the ground in the infield. Take it deep, no matter how long. As long as we catch up, it's fine. I don't care how if you only score 1 run this inning. But don't go into a double play, dude. Do not roll into a double play. Anything but a double play. All right. First pitch to Jazz. That'll be a line drive to left field. That should score a run. Tagging is Judge. Judge will score. Yankees cut the lead to 3. Oh. Still got first and second with 2 men out for Anthony Volpe. And that's going to do it. Garrett Whitlock is going to relieve what's his name? Oh yeah, Garrett Whitlock is going to relieve Brennan Bernardino. Let's do more. Hopefully. I sound down because I'm just disappointed. You know? This was a series. Well, we still have the opportunity. But this is supposed to be a series. We're supposed to take at least 2 to 3 games. At least. But it is what it is. Simply is what it is. All right. All right. Anthony Volpe is up. Can he come in clutch? And cut the deficit to 2. Garrett Whitlock, 3.45 ERA, 31 and 1/3 innings pitched, 29% K rate. 10% walk rate. Her first pitch to Volpe. That was not a strike, but Guess the ref, it's the ump in the Red Sox versus the New York Yankees right now. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Foul ball. Fouled like way over there. Ooh. He swung way too late. Jeez. Oh. The 0-2 to Volpe is in way outside in the dirt. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 to Volpe. Line and it hit the pitcher. Volpe's going to make it. And I just hope Whitlock's okay. I don't know where that hit him. Is Whitlock okay? I don't like the Red Sox, but I don't like people getting hurt. You know? Where did that hit him? Well, that hit him in the butt, I think. Oh, that hit him the thigh. Well, that could have been an RBI single, but or who's up? Please, someone to do Grisham. Grisham, you have been. I'm sorry, dude. You have been terrible. The last. Oh, he is terrible with the base in his career base loaded. 8 for 43 with the 166 average. Make it 9 for 44, please. Because, dude, you got to come out that slump. First pitch almost hit him, ball one. Get out that slump right now because we can make it a 2-run game, a 1-run game, maybe a tie game, maybe we can make it to a lead if you hit a grand slam. There's a lot of ways where you can cut the lead. So do it right here, right now. Second pitch is a strike. This is your opportunity, Grisham. 1-1 to Grisham. 2-1 count. This is your opportunity, man. Come on. Comes a 2-1. 3-1 count. Anything. Swing and a miss. That would have been ball 4. That could have been a run in. He swung at the ball. He swung at a ball. 3-2 count. The runners will go. Everyone is going to go. Here comes the 3-2. Line in the. It's a foul ball. is stressful, dude. This is stressful. Not even that. Oh, he almost just pulled a Jason Dominguez where the helmet covered him, and then in the season, and then he got like the go ahead run and stuff. Come on, Christian, please. Did he go? No, he did not. No, he did not. He did not. Ball 4. The inning's still going. 7-5. Yankees cut it to 2. Still bases loaded. Come on, the machine. Swing and a miss. Oh, 1 count. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Ow. Oh my god. Dude, my knee just popped, not hurt. Oh. Oh. 0-1 count on LeMahieu right now, but that hurt. My left knee. Here comes the 0-1. And is he good? No, he's not making that. Yeah, he grounded out. Yankees tag on 2 runs. Left the bases loaded. 7-5. Man, the pitching has been bad. Yes, sir, it has. Hey, I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna run to the restroom real quick and then just pick up something. All right, I'm back. Oh, I gotta change it. So we got one out right now. Let me just make it to boom and then. Wait, boom, boom. Wow, the number one prospect for the Red Sox or in the MLB in general, Roman Anthony had a 497-foot grand slam. It's crazy. What's the count right now? Let me check. I can't see. 0-1 right now on Narvaez. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one. Hey, you know, grounded to Chisholm. Throw to first. Got him. Two away. Yeah, 7-5 Red Sox. If you just tuned in. Not cool. Here is Romy Gonzalez. 0-1 count on right now. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Ball one. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. And Loizaga's pitching. He has not gotten himself into a jam. Hopefully that isn't. Hopefully he doesn't. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Loizaga, easy 1-2-3 inning for him. He strikes out Romy Gonzalez. We need some magic before they bring Chapman. And once they bring Chapman, it's not over, but it's 75% over because of his heat. If we can't keep the bats going. Hopefully, man. And let's shut down the Red Sox lineup the rest of the way. That fifth inning killed us. It went from 3-2 Yankees to 7-3 Red Sox. Rodon, man, didn't have a good start today. Who's coming to bat? LeMahieu was J.C. Escara, Ben Rice, and Aaron Judge. Yeah, JC Escaro, Ben Rice, Aaron Judge. That's what I think so. Let's hope we can get some good at bats from the Yankees, man. All right. Here comes JC Escaro. I'm pretty sure up to the plate. What's the score throughout the league? Let me check that out. The Rays beat the Marlins 3-2. Padres beat the Brewers 1-0. Rangers beat the Nationals 4-2. Pirates beat the Phillies 2-1. Reds beat the Diamondbacks 4-2. Cubs beat the Tigers beat the Cubs 4-0. Guardians beat the Astros 4-2. Twins beat the Blue Jays 6-3. Royals beat the White Sox 7-5. And the Dodgers beat the Cardinals 7-3. Mets beat the Rockies 13-5. Athletics beat the Orioles 5-1. Giants. Oh, by the way, Austin Wells is pinch hitting for JC Escaro. So here's Austin Wells. First pitch is a foul ball. So Giants beat the Braves 4-3, and the Mariners beat the Angels 3-2. So 0-1 count on Austin Wells. Coming off of the bench right now. He had it all. He was supposed to have an off day. Here comes the 1-1 to Wells. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2 to Wells. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-2 to Wells. Swing and a miss. Wells down on strikes. 1 away. Oh. Forgot to add those hits. 0-1 count on Ben Rice right now. So right now, 1-1 count on Rice. I accidentally muted myself. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Strike two. Here comes the 1-2 to Rice. Drilled to right field, foul. If we lose today, the Rays will be only 4 games behind. Here comes the 1-2 to Rice. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing by Rice. That was actually very ugly. I'm not going to lie. Rice is down on strikes for the second out. I want to have at least one big inning to tie the game, and then get the top of the lineup to bat in the ninth for Rice, Judge, and Bellinger to maybe hit a walk off. Here's Judge. First pitch to him is a ball. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 count. They're just going to walk Judge. I'm calling it. They're not going to pitch to Judge. He already had a home run today. He's 1 for 2 right now. He got walked on 5 pitches last at bat, and he's already down 2-0. And that was a ball, but chopped to the middle, and he reaches. I didn't see what happened because it cut off. It was grounder to the middle. Trevor Story made a nice grab, but Judge beat out the throw. So it's an infield single for Aaron Judge. Yankees keep this inning alive. Here's Cody Bellinger. Come on, Cody. First pitch is a strike to Bellinger. There we go. There. Now my mic was sounding a bit muffled. I was on my sound at least, oh, here comes the 0-1 to Belly and pops it straight up into the infield. Story has it, and he'll make the play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. We're going to the top of the 8th. Need a rally? Yes, we do. Oh my god. This hat, honestly, I'm going to take off this hat right now because my head kind of hurts. All right, so, wait. What am I thinking? Just gonna put that right there for now. I'll put it back on once the Yankees have a rally. Dude, top of the 8th. See, we're hitting the 3-hour mark in this stream right now. Come on, man. Let's catch up. We got this. Let me see. After this, let's see our hardest matchup in. Yeah, let's see our hardest matchup this month. Our hardest matchup, in my opinion at least, will probably be Cincinnati. Because we got Angels. Baltimore is not doing great right now. Maybe Boston. But Cincinnati is doing better right now. All right. Here's Abraham Toro. First pitch to Toro is a ball. Here comes the 1-0 to Abraham Toro. Loizaga remains in the game. There's a strike. Here comes the 1-1 to Toro. Way upstairs. Oh my god, that was skyrocketed. 2-1. God, that was ugly. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Inside 3-1 count. We need to keep the Red Sox offense quiet, and we need to rally in the 8th inning. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. It's flared out to left field, and that will be out of play. 3-2 count. All right, so it's a 3-2 count on Abraham Toro. Loizaga deals. Fouled away. All right. Here comes a 3-2. Fouled off. Toro's battling. We need our rally and our bones in the 8th inning because we got to try to bring up the top of the lineup. So no other place to do that than, I don't know. Yeah, that is driven deep to right field. That's gone. Was that the third deck? That was on the upper deck, man. That was crushed. The Red Sox take a 3-run lead. And Loizaga continues to struggle, man. Every key to victory is failing today, man. Rodon needs to keep on doing what he's doing. Fail. Offense needs to support Rodon. Fail. Trent Grisham needs to show up. Fail. Loizaga needs to show up. Fail. There's only one more key to victory, and we might even see it. It's Devin Williams. Here comes the 0-1 to Story. 1-1 count. Dude. That's just I think that hit the third deck too. 1-1 count. Line drive out to right field, and that ball is off the top of the wall or gone. Is that gone or off the top of the wall? Is that back to back? Is that a home run or gone? It's a home run! Yay! Back to back home run for Boston. 9-5. Yeah, that's a home run. Loizaga continues to struggle, man. That definitely failed because that's back to back. First pitch to, I can't see who that is. That is. Oh, secure. Oh, that was gonna be a fan interference. So that's a warning from that fan. Oh, 1 to Rafaela is a foul. 0-2 count. Jeez.